Bro, don't I look so macho? I'm not doing this back and forth with you today. Get ready. OMG, you're no fun.
I definitely don't like to knit in my spare time. Don't want to sit and unwind with a ball of twine. No.
Okay, KO, Let's Be Heroes is my favorite show for a myriad of reasons, but it would be nothing without its main characters. I did a season 1 episode for Enid, so now it's time for the Planet Exian American, Radicles. He's definitely black, you know this, right? Rad is a classic stereotype done to perfection. A jock with a hard exterior who actually has a soft heart and a love for kitten. Throughout the series, he learns it's okay to not hide behind a wall of smug masculinity and chill out a little bit and indulge in the things that make him happy. But he did not start out this way. He had to learn through hard realization, realizing he might just not have to be a toxic Andrew Tate red pill alpha male in season 1, episode 12. The episode starts with people at the plaza greeting KO on his walk to work, even the sun.
Hey, KO.
Upon arrival, KO realizes that he left his name tag, and this is all too relatable. Day going great, you get to work at class, you don't have your wallet, you don't have your headphones, whole day is ruined. Since KO is a 6 to 11-year-old boy, he takes this as the end of the world and gets existential.
How do you define exist?
Yeah, little dude tweaking. Luckily, Rad has a half day, so he lends his name tag to KO while he's gone. Contrary to Enid's beliefs, people in the plaza think KO is Rad because of a name tag and some straws. Even Rad's best friend, Mega Football Baby and Belle Beefer are duped.
Rad, we've been looking all over for you.
KO takes this opportunity to walk a day in Rad's shoes. He doesn't just assume the name and vague silhouette, he acts like what he sees Rad doing. Him and the homies head to the arcade where KO faces trouble when he realizes he can't play any of the games Rad can. But he's not KO today, he's Radicles. When faced with the option of bowling hoops or Nickelodeon air hockey,
I will play both.
Using Rad's personality and a little bit of cheese, I'll say it, KO bests them both. Even though he said KO can't play those games, Rad's perceived macho-ness brought out the confidence KO needed to use his skills. We know he's not actually Rad, but the placebo made him perform as if he was. It even gets the straw biddies.
Let's hang out later, yeah?
New friend. More than friends, dude. Best friends.
KO's so wholesome, man. This display of pure masculinity is juxtaposed when KO is walking down the street and encounters the other side of Radicles he had no idea about.
Yo, Rad, just got a new shipment to those kitten-a-day calendars you love.
KO is confused because it's things that Rad specifically is against, like yoga and babysitting. KO's perception of Rad has completely shifted and he now sees
Rad is deep.
When KO makes his observation, he writes it down in this little notepad of radjectives. That's so cute, first off. When he misspells sensitive, the word has a red line under it. That's kinda simple, but it's the little things like that that make me adore this show. Meanwhile, at the Wiener Kebab, Radicles is trying to pay for his 5 wieners with his card.
Get a lot of identity theft at the Wiener Kebab?
You'd be surprised.
For some reason, Rad can't remember how to spell Rad, but that's no problem, for he has a name tag. Ah, shit, KO has it. Since he can't remember how to spell his abbreviated 3-letter name, I cannot expect him to remember he gave his name tag to KO. So Rad goes to the only logical conclusion: identity theft via name tag.
Told you, sir.
You shut up. Rad leaves his car in the drive-thru to frantically search the city for his name tag.
I'm Gerald
Maybe,
Tag.
just maybe, I'm only spitballing here, take the van with you? Obviously, he can't find the name tag, so now he's sad, flicked up in front of the bodega. Not for long as he finds the identity thief.
Name tag says you're Rad. Identity thief!
Though KO offers to give it back, because that's the type of person he is, it's too late, and it's now time for the 9th annual Rad Off. 9th annual. Eerie time. Rad is not Rad and stole the mantle in a previous Rad Off like the 6th or the 7th. This isn't our Radicles, but you are not Alex Bale. Get back to the video. KO does his best to throw the competition's challenges, but Rad thinks he's Prime Trace McSorley and throws harder. This leads to the penultimate challenge, the only thing that can truly decide who is the one and only Radicles.
Rippity rap battle, dog!
I'm not playing the songs, you can hear it in the background. With the help of DJ Fireball, Rad goes first and raps about everything that makes him Radicles. His blue skin, alien powers, muscles, his African-American afro. He lays out all the things that makes Rad, Rad. So naturally, KO does the same thing.
Enid, do you know wash your hands?
KO might have cooked with that suggestion. Imagine getting roasted on a nursery rhyme beat. KO raps about the parts of Rad hidden deep inside that only he knew, accidentally exposing his love for kittens, yoga, and babysitting to everyone watching. He got the huzz laughing at him. This, of course, makes Rad embarrassed and he starts denying the false rumors, where we get my favorite scene from this episode. Play it.
Listen, imposter. I don't babysit or do yoga. And I definitely don't like snuggling kittens.
I don't understand. That all seems like cool stuff to me.
But Rad would never find that stuff cool. And even if he did, Rad wouldn't be ready to share those things about himself. If you really were Rad, you'd know that.
Rad is insecure about his hobbies and interests because he's worried of other people's perception of him. He acts like a musclehead jock so people like him and don't make fun of him, but that's not who he is. He cares about kittens and softer things. That's not cool in the public eye, so he suppresses the real him for cool points. He was not ready to express the raw, authentic Radicles to the world, but now it's out there thanks to KO. KO realized his mistake and saves Rad's reputation by saying he made it all up. He admitted to typical rap cap to win the battle and return the coveted name tag with this masterclass of a line.
You're the real Rad. Tough, cool, and totally one-dimensional.
What KO did was pretty mature for a 6 to 11-year-old. He realized that even though Rad does things that he might see as redeeming qualities, Rad wants to keep that part hidden. He lied about lying to respect Rad's boundaries. He's the GOAT. With newfound knowledge and appreciation for one of his best friends, KO acts like he wasn't a part of the last 11 minutes and lets Rad reenact the rap battle for him, ending this episode. In my opinion, this episode was amazing. First, it was a Rad episode starring KO, that's genius, and it gave us much needed insight on Rad as a character. In the show, especially season 1-ish, it's a lot more Enid and KO focused, so it's nice to have one where Rad is the forefront, even if he doesn't have the most screen time. Second, KO was able to learn about parts of Rad would never tell anyone. His display of understanding Rad's struggles and lying to save him strengthened the bond between them that will be important in later seasons. Third, the rap battle at the end feels like Ian Jones Courtney was having a blast. He co-created Knock Force, an animated show about rapping. You could tell he was right at home and I loved every second of it. One thing I can say kind of confused me with this episode, why were the people in the plaza so stupid? I get that's like the point of the episode, but they just saw him with a name tag and some straws and he was like, Rad, 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 everyone, literally everyone. Even Rad. So yeah, it was a little funny. So I'm happy like they kept it up and Enid was the only one that was like tapped into the joke. So yeah, it kind of made it a little better. It didn't ruin it for me. I made a whole video about it. It didn't ruin it for me. But it is something that I had to bring up. Thank you so much for watching. Please like, subscribe, and all that other YouTube jargon. I will do 1 to 2 more season 1 videos and then a season 1 KO video to cap that off alongside with those Kids Next Door videos. Don't you worry. And so much more. I have a lot of shows I like with a lot of episodes I want to talk about. So make sure you subscribe to see that and I'll see you next time. Peace.
Oh no, I lost my pen.
You can borrow mine.
Thanks.
I lost something once.